Good evening and welcome to Love Angels Light TV. Tonight we have Danina, the Futurist Psychic, back. Welcome back, Danina. Oh, you're muted. Unmute. Your mic isn't connected. Nope, I still can't hear you. It's funny because before you connected the mic up, hey, April, before you connected the mic, I could hear you, but now you're muted. Muted. Isn't technology fun? I still can't hear you. And welcome to this week's Love Angels Light TV. We have technology gremlins. Just before I get told to put my crown on, there we go. It feels a little bit less naked now.
Now I hope you can hear me.
Yay! Welcome, Danina.
Now your mic is doing the little reverberating thing. So do what you did before. Don't you just love new moon energy? It's just wonderful.
Love it.
Hi, everyone. Sorry about that. We're good to go now.
Excellent.
It's lovely to be here.
Can you give us a really quick rundown on who you are, what you do, and how awesome you are?
Of course, I can do that. So, everyone, I'm a futurist psychic, which is a very niche area in the psychic industry. And I love to focus on the future. And, you know, we all want to know what's around the corner. And I like the specifics. I'm certainly not general. So I've been a clairvoyant medium for since I was 3, but professionally now for over 40 years. And I love what I do. And I also teach manifestation and psychic development. And I travel all over the world to be able to do that, although with COVID, not right at this very second. Nearly everything overseas is now online. And I'm here tonight to answer your questions. Please be as specific as you can. The more specific your question, the more information I will be able to get for you. This is not the time to be general. This is a time to, you know, you have a burning question, let me try and answer it with them for you. So I'm really looking forward to helping as many people as I can tonight.
Awesome. We've got Mick.
Hi, Mick. I firstly just want to say congratulations. The information they're giving me is it's a knee-jerk reaction because it is such a big thing for you to do, and it's taken you so long to get to this point. It's not the house, it's a fear gut reaction, and so they're wanting to congratulate you. They're wanting you to move forward, being happy about this decision. You know what? You can be happy. You can be really, really, really proud of yourself that you've done this. A few things that will need to be changed with the house, not major. Just check the plumbing. Left of the house towards the back, so maybe that's a bathroom or laundry. feel like there's an old something that will need to be replaced. Ooh. Just double check your hot water service. I think if I had to look right across the board of the things that will need to be looked at, certainly over the next 6 months. But good on you. You know, it's taken you so long to find and save and get sorted, and lots of anxiety. But I'm really, really proud of you that you've done this. So are you okay, honey? You know, that you're, yeah.
I just sneezed like 20 times. So yes, I'm good.
Oh my goodness, you poor thing. So I just want to say it's a knee-jerk reaction to past stuff. Can you put me on pause for like 30 seconds? I need to
No worries. Oh, what a good evening, hey. I can't stop giggling now, guys, because that's been a fun start to the evening, really. Between technology and allergies, it's great. All right, so Danina will be back with us in a moment. If anyone's actually interested in still interested in joining the Shift Your Shit program, please let me know while I've got you here. Also, I started a TikTok account last night because what do other people do when they're working? Yes.
Okay, I'm back. I'm so
Welcome
sorry.
back. That's
Teenage
all right.
boys, hey?
Yeah, they're all right, that mob.
So I hope I've answered that question as much as I can. Can you hear me okay, honey?
Yes, definitely.
I can't hear you at
all.
We're
all good. Good to go.
Hello?
Why can't you hear me?
No, I can't hear you. Oh, gosh, we're having some difficulties this evening. I love the new moon energy. What's happening, honey? Can you not hear me at all?
Can you hear me? I can hear you.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
You can hear me?
You can't hear me.
I can't hear you. Oh, we will get through this.
Oh, there you go.
My mic
Tamara
is
says
on.
I can hear both you guys.
Okay, thank you so much, Tamara. I cannot hear Eileen at all, so I'm just going to get Eileen to put up the questions, and I'm going to answer everybody out there that I can get these. Tammy, thank you. All right, let's answer some questions. Eileen, I definitely cannot hear you, but I'm going to keep going. I'm going to soldier on. Okay.
All good.
Sari. Oh, Happy New Year to you too, darling. I would love to be able to do a reading for you. Career stability, you know, we can even ask a more direct question than that, but I will see what they tell me. Okay, so the first thing that they're showing me is it's very hard to have stability in the career when there's a lot going on with wherever you're working or whoever you're working for, and it feels above. So there seems to be a lot of difficulty of clashing between people, and where your work's heading doesn't have much to do with you and a lot to do with the type of work that you are doing. I don't want you to make any rash decisions in the next 10 days regarding your work. I want you to just bite your tongue and just dig your heels in and not make any rash decisions. I feel like the next 10 days there's going to be a quite a big shift of where you're working, and for the better. So don't make any rash decisions, and definitely more moving around with work. So whether there's new responsibilities means you're needing to go to more than one place. You'll just have to qualify that for me in your messages if we can. But I just feel like as a general whole that work's going to be feeling a lot more centered and a lot more relaxed than it has been. It's not you, honey. Okay, don't you're worrying about what other people think and what they think about what you're doing, and they're saying you know what you're doing. Don't you just concentrate on you and not worry about what everyone else thinks. What everyone else thinks is none of our business. But there's no fear of you losing the work that you're doing. I think you deserve better work. I think you could do better, but at the moment you need to stay put. So okay. So whatever that makes sense in if you're unemployed at the moment, because it's obviously not the right time for the job that you're wanting. So the next 10 days, don't change the direction of where you are looking. And I feel that the company that you are going to be employed with is having a lot of problems at the moment, is going through a major restructure, which is why they're going to need to hire someone. So in the next 10 days, I want you to realize that nothing is going to be happening. So even if you applied for a job, in the next 10 days, there is nothing that's coming through. But between the next 10 days and the 10th of February, it's like slapping you in the face. Like there will be a job that comes up and it'll be absolutely everything that, yep, that's what I want to do. That's where I want to be traveling to. And it sounds perfect for what you want. And there's an opportunity for some extra study as well to help go higher in this position. So the next 10 days, I would be saying to you, enjoy what time you have. Be grateful for the time that you have to go and do something really enjoyable, whether it's going and visiting somebody that's a little bit further away. They're saying don't stress, really enjoy as if it's your holiday, because when it comes time for you to be working, and I feel before the 10th of February, you should very well know where it is that you're going to be working. It's really exciting, but I just feel that whatever the company is at the moment is they're coming up to a crescendo of major changes. So I think someone will be leaving, people will be getting sacked, and so a great opportunity for you to be coming. So it's really exciting. If you want to know more in depth, please go to the Futurist Psychic website and leave me a message and book in. At the moment, I'm running with Love Angels TV, Love Angels Light TV. I'm running a competition for this evening. So if you go to the Futurist Psychic Facebook page, there will be a post that says, please like my page, share the post, and you will go into the draw to win a complete 1-hour reading with me. But you must write on that post that you have liked and shared. Now, we can tell when people like and share because we actually get a notification, so we'll be able to. I will be putting those names in a hat, and we'll be picking out somebody, and then Eileen can actually next week she can actually post that as a part of Love Angels Light TV. So if you are watching this evening, please share the Futurist Psychic page, and please like, so that you can go in the draw to win a reading. And what a perfect time to have a reading. at the beginning of the year with your whole year ahead of you. A futurist reading is very different. It's very specific, and it's going to give you the tools and directions to move you forward and hopefully to a much better year than what we all had last year. Oh, thank you, darling. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you so much. And I look forward to being able to help you in the future. So thank you for your question. Okay, who else do we have, honey? Are you still silent? Can I still not hear you? No, I still can't hear you, Eileen. It's okay, darling. Keep those questions coming. When will I meet the one I'm meant to be with and have kids with this year? Or if you can't answer, when do you see?
I was muted, so I don't know.
Oh my goodness, Tamara, that's a big question, darling. That's a huge amount of things, and unfortunately, with COVID, it makes it extremely difficult to meet people. And at the moment, I don't feel that the person that you're meant to be spending time with is in your peripheral vision at the moment. I just don't see them in front of you. I feel like in so many ways you really, really want a relationship, but I feel like you're also pushing it away because there's so many things that you're unhappy about for yourself. I feel uncomfortable in my own skin. I feel like I've done so much work in the past, and I feel like I'm ready, but I just feel like you're shooting yourself in the foot. It's not a dating site, okay? And you are going to have to be patient. And this year is about financially you standing on your own 2 feet even more than you have been this year. And I know you want to have a family, and I know, our clock's ticking and we want things to happen right this very, very second. But it's up to you how quickly you put this in the process. And the process is, to manifest, and manifesting is one of my passions. We really have to sit down and write the things that we really do want in our lives. So what's your type? What does he look like? How does he treat you? What does the type of work that he can do? Can he fix a car? Can he get on the roof or repair a window? I don't know what your type of person is, but the universe isn't going to know what you want unless you're extremely clear in that direction. I want to tell you that this time next year is going to be very, very different. So that this next 12 months is financially, emotionally getting even more proud of yourself, more moving forward for yourself. I want to say the 19th of December you need to write that down. They're saying the 19th of December. So if someone invites you somewhere on the 19th of December, for goodness sake, don't stay home. Because I feel that this person looks good. Like he takes pride in his appearance, and he's tall, and I can see children around him, but they're not his. But he's really ready to settle down. He's really ready to move forward with his life. And I feel like he spent this time getting a home ready and getting his work up to scratch. And I kind of feel like he's good at doing up houses. So I don't know if he turns over houses that he does up, or he works in that kind of industry, but he's ready to be married. So when the time of meeting and actually making a decision of being together is a very short space of time. It's like 5 months, but you've got the rest of this year. If you're not happy with the kilos, if you're not happy with yourself, then this is the time to do it. This is the time to work in it and work on you, and I promise you And if you you know, you've asked more than one question, and I want to be fair to everybody. So if you'd like to know more about what he's like and with children and all those sorts of things, please book in for a reading, and I would love to be able to give you that information. But this year is about doing some more work and having more fun being single, and and actually enjoying this time. It's a gift, and being able to take the time to work on yourself 100%. So good luck. And I just feel that the guy currently, just as a little side question, isn't ready to move forward, and is quite happy the way things are, because that's what you've allowed. But it's not the new person, so you need to maybe look at that. Okay, so thank you for your question, Tamara, and I look forward to getting some feedback from that. Who's next, darling?
We have Victoria.
Hi, Victoria. I firstly, I just want to say what this burst of energy around you, like you're a breath of fresh air, and whatever your business, whatever you want to be, you're doing. I don't even think it's even gone to the heights that it's meant to, and I feel like getting it out through the internet. So being digital, using the digital age, using what digital tools we have to actually take it even a step further. You have the brains, you have the drive, you have the passion about what it is that you have. I just feel like it's not being aimed correctly at your niche of people that really want what it is that you have. So I just feel like you need to be mindful of that and take it into the, whether it's about promoting on Facebook or learning to do the advertising in a different way instead of what you have been doing. And I just feel that it will just take it up to that next level. Between now and the 20th of April, 20th, 21st of April, is about learning. Maybe it's doing a course to actually promote your business on a digital kind of level, to give you a leg up, to give you then a whole new clientele that you haven't got right now. But you are the main driving force. And your passion and your excitement is what is actually going to make it a success. But it's just not, you're not putting your energies into a successful area. And I just feel that the digital world is where you're going to find that greater success. So thank you, Victoria, for your question. And good luck.
Awesome. We have Catherine.
Catherine, you know what? Whenever hasn't he been an issue? When hasn't he ever, even without being the baby's father, I just feel like there's always been an issue. It's always been about him. There's a selfishness around him that means that you have to drop everything and fit into his mold rather than the other way. It's like he doesn't want you, but doesn't want anyone else to have you. And he has this thing of not wanting your child to be influenced by anyone else, yet is not coming up with the goods to be the supportive father that he's supposed to be. So that's the crux of it. He wants it all his way, and he still wants control. and it's not just him. I think there's a family collusion of I think his family helps support that ideal, and it makes it very, very difficult. But the issues were there before baby, like, but and you have this beautiful child, and they're saying, you raise your child, and they will be better off having your 100% input. And don't worry how much input he's putting in, and he can be very, very ridiculous in some of his requests, and he's doing it to just mess you up. Like, he's doing it to hurt you, he's doing it to annoy you, he's doing it as a control thing, and you mustn't let that happen. It's your child. You're the one that's 100% raising this beautiful, beautiful baby, and you need to stand up and make the decisions that are best for the two of you, not the in and out and the game. And it is a game. It is an absolute game to him, and it's all about control. So the sooner you realize that and actually make some steps to just get on with it, you'll be so much happier. So much happier. But he hasn't changed. He's been like this all the way through, So can we get out of that and work towards getting a much better life for yourself? Absolutely. That's what having a reading's for, is to give you the steps to make you have work towards a better life for you. But to answer this question right now, it's all about jealousy, and he doesn't want you, but he just doesn't want anyone else to have you, and it's a big control issue, and you can't play into it anymore, so it's up to you. You can take my advice with a pinch of salt, but I've been doing this for a really, 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 really long time, and if they give you this information, then there's a reason. Because it's not me giving you the information. All I'm doing is channeling to get the answers. They're your guides. They're your guardians. All I'm doing is connecting to them. And it's lovely for them because they finally get a voice. They go, oh my God, great. Maybe she'll listen to you, because they sometimes need to have that external voice for you to be told plainly what you need to do. And there are a lot of psychics out there. I've not met another futurist, I have to say. So I'm pretty happy in my little niche, I'm pretty happy doing what I do. And why can't we be specific, Why can't we? And this is what I've found to be the most helpful. And it's lovely when people start to listen to what you're saying for them and start moving forward, and you can see their lives changing for the better, and it's exciting. So I'm hoping that you listen a little bit, and if you want to know more, you know where I am. So thank you for your question. That was a great question. Okay.
Awesome. We've got Kat Johnson.
Does a possible new romantic relationship have potential? Okay, Kat, if you do a stop on yourself and go, everything that's happened to me in the past, I'm not going to bring with me into this new relationship. I'm not going to bring my baggage with me. I'm going to leave my suitcases in the past, and I'm going to take on board this promise of a new friendship, because it needs to be that friendship first, yeah? And you need to take this pressure off yourself and have fun. Not where it's going, where it's leading, whether or not I should be putting the effort in. When you start putting these blocks on yourself and start pulling out the old baggage, we can't compare this person to what you've had. So you need to big deep breath and go, okay, you know what? I really like this person. This person actually really likes you. But if you start going into old patterns of how you've been treated and start treating that person the way of the things that in the way of how other people have treated you, it's not going to work out as well as it, and I think you will push that person away. There's no need to be needy. There's no need to be worried about it. There's no need. Just be yourself and have fun. And let's work on making this person a strong friendship, because the best relationships start out as best friends. And you've got to be best friends first. So there is some really positive energy about this person, but you can shoot yourself in the foot when you start working on old patterns, and you don't need to be that person anymore. You can trust this person, but don't bring old baggage into this new friendship. And if you continue to do that, then it's got a chance. It's got a really, really strong chance. And not all people in a relationship are bastards, you know. There's some really good ones out there, and this person has the capacity to be that. Don't be afraid, you know. Don't look at it as a relationship. Look at building a friendship. And the least energy you give to that fear of where it's going to end up, or whether or not you're going to break up in 2 weeks' time, you're putting all your energy into that, and you're going to make that breakup happen. But if you just take a big deep breath and go, you know what, I'm just going to enjoy their company. I'm just going to have fun, and do that every day. And then suddenly it's 6 months have gone by, and they're getting down on one knee and going, you know what, I don't want to spend any with anybody else in my life but you. But so stop letting fear rule your life and just take it lightly. Friends, you know, friends with benefits. It's great, you know, but you're putting too much pressure on something because you don't want to be alone. And you're concentrating more on that than the actual person and what that person brings into the mix and how he makes you feel. So, you know, just take it easy. Don't put all the eggs in one basket. Just, you know, enjoy the day for what it is, and make each time that you spend with them memorable and fun, so that they want more. And you'll suddenly, it'll be a year gone, it'll be 2 years gone, it'll be 3 years gone, and there's no need to worry. But you can definitely trust them, and that's the biggest thing. Okay? All right. Thanks, honey. Thank you for that question. Okay.
We've got Melissa.
Okay. So the very, very, very first image that I got was you holding a baby. So please, let's just dispel that fear that baby number 2 isn't coming, because I see you holding that baby. So, and I don't feel like it's an IVF thing, you know. I just feel like it's just not time yet. And I feel, as soon as you let go of some of this anxiety as well, and you're trying too hard, and sometimes that makes us push things away, and there's nothing that you're doing wrong. I just feel like it hasn't been the right time. I kind of feel you guys need to get away. Like February, whether it's Valentine's Day or like go and have a lovely, weekend. Baby number one, get looked after. Start actually enjoying some time together, not just making a baby. And let's reduce some of this anxiety. Let's reduce some of this pressure that you're both putting on each other. There is not going to be any issues in conceiving this child. I don't feel the more times that you can get away, the more times that you can actually have some time out and make the romance happen, the quicker it will happen. So they're giving me, between May and August. Okay, so you haven't got long to wait. So I just need you to relax. And I know that's really easy for me to say, but that's what they're telling me. They're just saying you're putting too much pressure and stress. And it is stressful when you're it becomes, and there's no loss. Please don't fear. There won't be a loss, okay? And you will be holding that baby in your arms. And there's and it's hard for your partner as well, because he doesn't want to see you get hurt, and he wants this too. And but I just feel like you guys need some time out. I feel like you need to just go our way and have a nice romantic, weekend away, and just take some of this pressure off. And it'll happen quicker. The more times you do that, the quicker this pregnancy is going to happen, and the pregnancy will be fine. Okay. I'm not getting any of the issues that you were having before. So please let us know when you're finally pregnant. That would be absolutely wonderful. So thank you, Melissa.
Definitely.
Hi, Rebecca. What a gorgeous puppy photo. Okay. The first thing I want to say for you, Rebecca, is there will be a move before a purchase. I kind of feel you need to figure out where it is that you actually want to live. And I kind of feel it will be more a renting, leasing kind of situation. But it's more about, where do I really, really want to live? Where is the best place? Best place for accessibility to the things that I enjoy, accessibility to family, work. I just feel that where you are is not quite where you need to be, but you need to look, so possibly be looking more at suburb and maybe living in a suburb first. So that's kind of what 2021 is about. So there's definitely a move. Absolutely. But disappointment in that it's just not happening quick enough for you. May next year, though, there's something to celebrate between March and May next year. I kind of feel that you could actually get a better house if you really, really planned and, okay, not buying lattes at coffee shops this year. Not, I don't need that extra pair of shoes. Puppy doesn't need that extra collar. Like if you can really, really focus on creating some extra saving, then hands down, Mazare, next year is the year. But you will also know where it is that you actually want to live, but it doesn't feel right where you are right now. So 2021 is definitely a move, and then 2022 is I see the purchase of your home, but it's all moving forward, which is fantastic. And the place that you move to, it's not a view of water, but it's near water, whether it's near a swimming pool or a lake. But there's definitely, I walk past water, but it's not a view of water. And the home has existing trees, like it's big trees, you know, beautiful trees, not development, little 1 meter high little things. It's the, you know, the land itself is beautifully treed, or the street has these beautiful trees. So it's you know, you might buy an old house and knock it down and rebuild, but the trees and the street is old street, so it's not a new build of in a you know, a blank area with lots of building sites. It, to me, it's in an established area with beautiful trees and established driveways and houses. But you might change the house that is there, but it's not it's not in a new allotment. Yeah, you have to work out where it is you really want to live. Drive around. That's the best thing, you know, and make a list of what does this suburb need to do for me and my family? What do I need? And what do I need to be close to? And whether it's a tree change or a sea change, or, you know, but I just feel like where you are living right this very moment is not where you should be living. And that's what you need to figure out this year. But you do need to save more. You need to show that you can be saving more than you have been. And it's amazing what you can save if you really, really want something. And I'm not just talking, you know, $5 here and there. If you can really push yourself to really tighten that belt this year, then your home that you're going to buy is going to happen a lot quicker. So, Rebecca, I wish you all the best. And I'm excited for you. You know, buying a home is wonderful to be able to do that, but just not right this very moment. So thank you for your question. Gosh, 43 minutes already. My goodness.
It's crazy.
Okay.
Crazy talk.
What is going to be the outcome of my current medical situation? Okay, I feel that perhaps you might not have been taking seriously what the doctors are saying. I feel like there's things that they want you to do, there's things that have to happen, and you need to listen to what they're saying and doing what it is that they want you to do. There is light at the end of the tunnel. That's the first thing that I need to tell you, Mike, that there is solutions. I don't feel that my mobility is good. I feel, and you might have to confirm that for me, but I just feel I'm looking at results, and you know, don't fear the things that has to happen in the next 18 months for you to improve your life. I feel that strength will return. I feel like you'll have a much better future life because you're going to listen and do what it is that they want you to do. Don't be afraid. I think there's some lifestyle change that has to happen first, and there's definitely medication, and there's definitely surgery. So that's sort of how they see you moving forward. I don't know if you've hurt your back. I'm getting a lot of pain in my lower back and in my legs. So I don't know if that's something that you're going through at the moment. It's certainly not my pain, so that's why I'm asking on that level. They're also saying dentist. You need to go to the dentist. That there's, you know, that you can't put it off any longer. So whether you've just made an appointment with a dentist or it's something that you've been thinking about, but that's something that they really want you to go and do. So I want to say, if you listen to what they want you to do and you follow it to the letter, that your outcome is certainly going to be far better than what even they expect. So if they give you a percentage, then if they're saying, well, if you can follow what it is that they want you to do, then your outcome is going to be even better than that. So don't be afraid of doing whatever it is that they want you to do. And you will be fine, I promise you. Okay? I don't see you dancing a jig for 20 kilometres, but I certainly see that your lifestyle will be much better improved by doing whatever it is that they're wanting you to do. See? Foot. That makes, yeah. Now it is infected, yeah. And exactly, that's why I'm getting the pain that I'm getting. And that's because you haven't been following the medical advice. And that's what they want you to do. So that's validation right there. That's wonderful. Thanks for clarifying that, Mike. You know, it is going to get better, but you haven't done yourself any favors. And it, you know, so recovery is actually going to be a little bit longer, but you're going to have to suck it up. You're going to have to do the things that they want you to do, but don't be afraid, because it will get better. Like I said, you won't be dancing a jig for 10 kilometres, but you certainly will be in a lot less pain than what you are now. Your back's out. You need to go and see probably a Gonstead practitioner. I'm not sure where you're from, Mike, but Gonstead is Gonstead, because you're all out of whack as well. So I just feel like an adjustment is also required to make the pain a lot less, especially in the lower back area. But you're just going to have to suck it up and do what it is that they want you to do, because we don't want it to get any worse. Thank you so much, Mike.
Awesome. We have Dika.
Dika, you've got so much talent, honey. You really, really do. And there's a confidence that needs to be increased. And the belief in yourself is, you know, other people are going to want what you have. But I kind of feel that there's people around you who will help you promote yourself. You're not the best ambassador. You're a good creator, but you're not the best ambassador. You're not the salesman. So you need to find other people to be in your court, to be able to help you sell. You're not the salesman, but you are the creator. And you are, you know, you deserve to have people want what you have. So you will attract paying customers, but you need to ask your friends, family, and other people who've been customers to recommend you and to help you, because you're not the best salesman, and you might need to find someone actually to who's really, really good at that to help you. I feel like there needs to be a middleman for you, because you can't create and run and do the business side and promote it. So the more you can promote it, Facebook is great for that, you know, but you need to rely on other people. And I know that you're not used to that. I know that you're used to doing everything yourself, and it, you know, this is your time now. This is your time to actually shine. This is your time to start making some money for the things that you're doing. Oh, looking lovely. Oh, thank you, darling. That's so nice to hear. It's always lovely to get compliments. But there's definitely money coming, but let other people help you. And I feel like if you put out for that, if you put and ask for people to promote you, ask the universe first, and then, you know, those people will come along and they'll bend over backwards to get what you're creating and your business out there. So don't try and do it all yourself, and it will be successful, I promise you. Thank you, Deepa.
Awesome.
What else, darling? Hello, Denise. Oh, my darling. First thing I want to say is, gosh, you know, all these other plans that were put into play and didn't happen. And they're showing me Queensland as being the cut, and making that very, very difficult. I'm seeing the dad energy there, so I know that part of the family celebrations obviously has something to do with your dad. I feel like, okay, so this year is the planning. There's a big celebration coming, and they're going to have to come to you. So I want to say wedding bells. I want to say that there's someone on that level. They're showing me a ring. So this year is about planning for that. And I feel like everyone will be there. So it will be at a time when obviously we're not in lockdown. I think there will be a change of plans because of COVID, but I think everyone will work around that. So short answer to the question is yes. And if we're talking about dad, yes. And everyone else that's family connected because of dad. So there's meeting up for family reasons, but there's also a wedding to plan. So that's exciting. So there'll be something, family celebrations, where you might actually have to do the traveling, like meet halfway or go towards Queensland, and then there's everyone having to come to you. So that's going to be, you know, it's going to be a big year, especially between March and October. So how exciting for you, Denise. That's wonderful news. But just know that wedding celebrations, there will be a change of venue or a change of date, and that will happen because of a COVID something. But it will happen, okay? So I'm very excited for you. Thank you for your question.
Awesome. We've got Jess.
Oh, we always seem to have a theme, don't we? So it's about relationship tonight. So, okay. Okay, the short answer is you will meet your husband. You will get married. Meeting a future husband won't be before August, September. In fact, they're going August, September to August, September as a time sort of period. And I feel like you'll meet this person when you're not at home. I feel like you will meet this person when you're on holidays. So if you don't plan a holiday, if you don't plan to actually go somewhere, then it'll take longer for you to meet them. It's not a trip overseas, but it's certainly a holiday away from where you live. But there's a funny story, like it's like it would, like traveling all the way to Melbourne, for example, if you lived in Brisbane, and the person that you meet actually lives in Brisbane but is also away on holidays. There's that kind of funny story as in how you meet, but it's on a holiday situation as to how you meet. But there's a funny story because I don't feel like where you meet is where he lives either. I just feel like your own health this year. I feel more movement is required. I feel like you need to focus on not being fit and fabulous, but certainly feeling better in yourself, feeling stronger in yourself, feeling better physically, for your own self, not to be preparing for a relationship. It's not through a dating site. It's being somewhere in a holiday area, looking at something and having to be sitting at a table. That's what it feels like. Or going an attraction somewhere and being sat next to that person, or being on the plane or the train, or it's to do with that holiday connection or being part of something. Doesn't feel like a cruise, just saying, but it does feel like being in a holiday situation. Okay, so start enjoying your life now. There's things to be in. You shouldn't be just sitting around waiting for a partner. You should be actually living your life to the fullest and really enjoying yourself now. And when you do that, people want to be around you. People get attracted to you because you're having a great time. But if you're stressed and you're worried and you're, concentrating on, oh my God, I've got to find someone, I don't want to be lonely, then you're actually pushing away the opportunity for that person to come into your life. And so that's what needs to change. Because as soon as you work from a place of fear, you create that actual fear to be even stronger and it not actually happening. And so it's about making yourself happy first, and they will come along, I promise you, and it will feel really comfortable. It will feel like you've met them before. It will feel that you have a lot of similarities. In fact, you'll finish each other's sentences. That's how strong that connection will be. But it's not a dating site, and it's not the friend of a friend that's going, oh, I know this person, then they'll be great for you. Nobody else matchmaking. It will be sitting next to somebody whilst you're on holiday and being able to have a conversation, and them not wanting to leave your side and will continue to follow you wherever you're going. So don't sit at home, start planning to go out and do stuff, because that's where they are. So Jess, I'm excited for you, because you've been wanting this a really, really long time, and good on you for not putting up with wanting something that's really special for you. And the more you work on that, of what you want, the more you'll get them. So good luck, honey. Thanks, Jess.
Awesome.
I can hear you.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can hear you,
Like
Eileen.
magic. It's like magic. You've gone almost an hour without hearing me.
That is so funny.
Did you touch your phone though? Because it's almost like you touched your phone, something happened, and then voila.
I seriously, I had a message come through and I just got it out of the way. But yeah, and it's so bizarre. Anyway, it's all good. Okay,
Magic.
Corinne. The result I'm after my fiance's visa, please. Corinne, can you let me know where you live, please? If you can send me another message, please, Corinne, of where it is that you actually live. I kind of feel like you need to hire someone to actually stand up for you, who specializes in making sure all the right paperwork, and I do know someone who actually does specialize, but I'm just not sure where you're from to be able to recommend, or at least recommend someone that specifically is a migration expert. And that's what you need. You actually need someone to be more in your court than you trying to do everything yourself, or who you've got helping you isn't doing the right things for you. So I once you change that, once you actually get someone in your court that actually is batting up for you, great. Sydney is wonderful. All right. So please, Corinne, if you can message me and I'll give you the name of this lady. She's amazing. Her face is coming up, so I know that I need to recommend her. But I just feel that it's a process. It's dotting the I's, crossing the T's, making sure that all the right bits of paperwork and things are done. And I just don't feel like you're a squeaky wheel enough for it to be going through. The big answer is yes. Okay? That's the big answer. But I kind of feel that whoever you've got helping you now, or if you're trying to do it yourself, it is not working. And you need someone who's absolutely specializes in doing that to get it along across the line. And once you do that, then everything will happen very quickly. Yeah. But I just feel that you need that extra push. You need some, I feel like there's an extra document, or there's some extra stuff that they're going to need to make that final decision. And so it doesn't hurt for me to recommend somebody. If their face is coming up, there's a reason. So there might be just a helping you get through bureaucracy bullshit. There's no other word to describe it, but I just feel like getting somebody on a bad day and just being reworded, or just not the right amount of documents, or just not enough information. But I feel wishes come true. I feel that you will actually get through, but I just feel like you're going to need some extra help to make that happen. Okay? So it will happen. I promise you. Okay? Thanks, Corinne.
Awesome. While we're on that topic. Slow tonight.
I'm not sure if it's 6 months or the month of June, whether it's a 6th month or in 6 months, which would make it July, because we're already into January. Again, lots of red tape. There seems to be a work reason as to why they're away too, or not just a COVID thing. It's stressful. it's stressful when the person that you love is not able to be there in front of you, so I feel that the relationship way is it's difficult, because long distance relationships make it's really tough, and I feel like there's a bit of heartache there, and anxiety, and just um, taking it out on each other because of the stress. And you are meant to be together, absolutely. And I can see him just wait a little bit longer. Just wait a little. I've just got to do this. Wait a little bit longer. It's going to happen. So the short answer was either six months or the month of June. But it is stressful, and I'm really sorry that you're having to go through this. The stops and starts. I feel like, yep, it's happening, and then no, it's not happening. But you will have him home, I promise you. But try to try to be positive, and it's just as hard for him as it is for you, and we don't want you to argue on that level. It's stressful for both of you, and a lot of it is not in his control. So I just feel like it's a thing of having to wait, but it will happen, and you'll both be in the same country instead of being so far away from each other. Okay. Thanks, Donna.
Awesome. We might do like 2 more, if that's
Two more.
okay with you.
Of course.
I just thought I'd mix it up a little,
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Valerie. Instead of focusing on when this person is coming into my life, like at the moment, it's, dating is an absolute nightmare for people because of COVID, because of our restrictions, because, it's not just the right time. If I said to you the long answer is 19 months away, you're not going to like that. But they're saying it's going to take 19 months. But that doesn't mean you aren't going to meet people. You're asking the meaningful relationship. There are other people that you're going to meet and have an interaction with and continue. But you're asking me the meaningful close relationship. Is it coming my way? Yes. But it's up to 19 months away. And so knowing that information, it's like, okay, I'll get on with everything else that I've got to be doing. And I know that that's going to happen. If you want to know how, if you want to know exactly when, and if you want to know more details, then that's what you have a reading for. But I can, it's an absolute to say, yes, you are going to be in a very meaningful relationship, someone who's going to absolutely knock your socks off, someone that you actually really deserve, who's very kind to animals, very genuine, very is a sucker for kids. Like the kid is like the Pied Piper. I can just see these children around him, and I feel someone who likes getting his hands dirty in the soil, someone who likes to grow things, but also looks good dressed up as well. So there's some really lovely things about this person, but he's not coming into your life tomorrow. And so, okay, we know that. All right, let's get on with everything else that we're meant to be doing and enjoying, you know. But book in a reading if you would like to know the actual specifics, because it's not, you know, answering one question is wonderful, but one question usually brings 20, you know, and that's what having a reading is all about. So everybody that has watched this evening, if you could please go to the Futurist Psychic Facebook page tonight and like my page and share the post that I've put there, then you all go into the draw to have a 1 hour reading with me. And, you know, and instead of paying for a reading, your reading might actually be for free. So if you could do that, that would be awesome. And I will give that person's name to Eileen for her to be put out next week. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Exactly right. Exactly right. All of those things.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks, Valerie.
This is Tilda.
Tilda, I feel like you put in a lot of effort, but you're not getting treated respectfully. I feel like almost like being taken advantage of is probably the best way for me to describe how I'm feeling. You deserve more money, but I don't feel that you're getting what it is that you should be. I don't think you're getting paid correctly, actually. It feels like there's things that you should be entitled to that you're actually not getting. So it's not time to leave yet, okay? And it will improve because I think you'll stand up a bit more for yourself. But you need to be looking. There's something much better after the 21st of May. Okay, so between now and the 21st of May, I want you to be looking and start working on what is it that I really want to be doing? What work is it that I would really, really enjoy? And they're saying that I can see you walking into where you're working now and going, see ya, because I can see you walking towards something that the people are better, the work conditions are better, and the money certainly a lot better. So your work situation now will only improve if you actually stand up to yourself, for yourself, not to yourself. And that also, you need to be looking at the fine print of your pay slip, because I think something's not being paid. And I think you need to make sure, whether it's an allowance of some kind or an hourly rate that's different, but you need to actually, and it's not purposeful. They haven't done it. That it's been an oversight, but the longer you leave it, the more you're not earning that extra money. But there is something much, much better, more in line with what you would really like to be doing. It's none of our business what other people think about us. It isn't. Stop worrying about it. Don't give a rat's tail about what other people think about you. You're a good person, and you're going to you do the best that you can. And I just feel that we need to strengthen your confidence a little bit more. But you're destined to be doing something much better. So start putting out for that. Start really thinking about what it is that you'd like to be doing. Work will improve, but you need to actually stick up for yourself and actually walk a little bit taller, because you're valuable. They're not going to. They can't do without you. That doesn't mean be stop sure of yourself and being mean and nasty. It just means I'm confident that what I do is a good job. But read the fine print on what your getting payments are, because I just feel that there's been an error and you're not getting paid correctly. And start looking for your heart's desire. What you're passionate about is what you should be doing, even if it means some extra study. Okay? So hang in there. It will get better, I promise you. Thanks, honey. My goodness. Even with all our technical difficulties, we managed to get through. It's so good to hear your voice.
That's all good. I had to put this up because Dika writes the most beautiful things.
Oh, thank you, darling. Yes, I have enjoyed reading for you, and that's what I love. I love being able to move people forward, and take away that anxiety. When it's instead of living in the dark, all we need is a few little extra steps, a little peek around the corner, and we're okay. You can see people's, that they walk in and their shoulders are heavy with worry, and they walk out. You can see that they're lighter and going, okay, I've got my list of things to do, and they walk out, and then you actually see them prosper and move ahead, and it's just, it's so rewarding. That's why I love doing what I do, and I'm grateful to be given the opportunity to be able to do it, and I'm also grateful for having you. Hello, my beautiful Robin. So good to see Robin on here this evening. I know that she's been really, really busy. Robin is a wonderful medium as well, and it's so lovely. Isn't it lovely? And I know that we say this a lot, but it's so lovely when we have people in our industry that love and support each other instead of tearing down, which is quite common in all genres of work. And beautiful Robin is the most amazing medium, and yes, I like doing a little bit of mediumship, but my speciality is future, but if you want an amazing mediumship reading, then Mystique is definitely who you need to see, and she's just amazing. So Eileen, thank you so much for having me this evening. I love being part of the show.
Pleasure.
I love being able to give back a little. And good luck, everyone who liked and shared my page. Continue to do it, or tell your friends and everyone to do it. And then I will give the name to Eileen next Thursday night. She'll be I'll draw it and send her the name, and then she'll be able to say it on the show, and they'll be able to contact me, and I will also contact them as well. So good luck, everybody, and thanks for taking this time to be with us, and I look forward to the next time I'm on, which is next month.
Which will be next month. You're already booked in.
I am, indeed.
We'll have to talk March. I looked at that today, hey.
Yeah. We will
so
do that.
Last week we didn't do Thursday night because my husband went and had his birthday on that day. So I'm going to do tomorrow night myself.
Perfect.
Unless someone kind of jumps in, hey, I really must do your show, and if it, if the stars align, we'll see what happens. But at this stage, it's going to be me showing you guys, telling you guys what for, and getting on my usual rants.
Well, because
that's what I do.
Whether it's you or you find someone else or whatever you like, it will be wonderful anyway. I'm so glad that you're allowing and doing this opportunity for people to be able to get something, as little as it is, every little bit helps, I think. And I'm
That's
grateful
exactly
for
right.
every single person that's listening, and the more we can get it out there, the more we can share, the more people that we can help, and that's really really wonderful.
Yeah.
So thank you again. Thank you, everybody. Yeah. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks, Eileen.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time and energy tonight. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. It will either be me or some surprise. See, I'll probably be live tomorrow morning too. I'll probably be live tomorrow morning too, guys, because, you know, why not? Why not?
Exactly.
Until yeah. So have a good night. Thank you so much, Danina. Thank you, everyone, for being here and being part of it. And we will see you soon. Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone. Bye, Eileen.